My name is David Gray. I'm an associate professor here at the University of South Alabama and program coordinator for instructional leadership in the College of Education. Well, I'm a native of Maryland and taught high school English and middle school special education there before coming to Alabama to obtain an administrative position as an assistant principal in a high school. Spent a year in a junior college and a great year at the University of Alabama as a graduate assistant before coming, taking a principalship in Tuscaloosa County for 17 years, and then from Tuscaloosa here to Mobile, and specifically over to Spanish Fort, which is where I live. Sure. We have redesigned our instructional leadership program. The redesign actually has been in place now for about 6 years. I've been the data collector for our program and we've used a leadership practices inventory, which is something that Barry Kozis and his partner Posner developed, and we've used that with our residents in the field or in their assignments to other schools to practice administrative skills. And we found that the residency statistically improves their performance on the job to a statistically significant level. This with slightly over 100 subjects over the past several years. So the residency, which was a question in everybody's mind since we were asking students to be away from their classrooms for a full semester with superintendents paying for substitutes, just what were the systems getting back? Well, we can show them results now where the growth factor is fairly obvious, and superintendents seem to be more comfortable once they see what they're getting for their money. So that's been a big research push, and it's ongoing since we have residents out in both the fall and the spring. During the summer, we plan for the residents for the next year and orient them and work with mentor principals who have been great. They've been serving as mentors without any compensation other than a thank you from us. So the program really has come together quite well. I would guess, despite all the curriculum and the disciplinary issues that principals deal with, I really enjoyed my faculty, and I think having a sense of humor helps a lot. Some of the practical jokes that we played on each other just helped morale. Had really exceptional teachers, and I think making it a family through use of humor is an important point. I would advise them, please make sure you know or have some idea of what you are asking to do before you do that. We interview every one of our applicants prior to admitting them to the program. Some we do not admit. I think about 13% so far of the 130 something who have applied have not been admitted. They just don't seem to grasp the depth and breadth of a principal's responsibility in school. So find out what your boss is doing and decide whether you feel like you could function in that role. It's not all roses and sunshine. There's some really tough things that principals have to deal with. So that's what I would encourage them to do. Get the experience that you need, observe your principal, try to determine whether you would feel comfortable doing the things that he or she has to do before you decide to apply for our program. The ethic of care. I also think trust building. I think that principals who value and respect their faculty, their students, and their community members are, without a doubt, going to rank in the top 10 in any way that you evaluate them. So the ethic of care is extremely important. I think seeing our new program develop and be as successful as it is. The old program we knew had some problems in terms of internship, which the state requires. We really didn't have an internship. We couldn't find a way to make one work until some of the local school districts agreed to pay for substitute teachers so that we could get our residents into administrative roles for a semester at a time. So that really is, no matter what else happens here, I think when I leave, I'll be leaving the program as is for someone to just pick up and go and find that we are training people to be good principals, effective principals. The university, when I arrived 17 years ago, was really quite small. Really am impressed with the growth, the physical plant growth. It's now, I think, competitive with any institution, and certainly in this region, this state. It really is impressive, and I think President Moulton, recently retired, can take a lot of credit for that long-range view. The College of Education has always been very friendly, both the faculty here. I enjoy working with the students that I have, and it's just been a great opportunity for me. One of my goals since being a senior in college was to earn a doctorate and eventually teach in a college or university setting. So I guess I've accomplished what I set out to do, at least to this point.